Alright guys, so now that we have Composer installed and we have our environment set up, we're going to install Laravel, okay, or basically just generate a sample application. So we're going to do that. We're also going to create a virtual host entry so that we can point to the installation. We can set it up as whatever, sampleapp.dev or whatever you'd like. Alright, so this is the 5.4 documentation for the installation of Laravel. You could do it this way: Composer global require, and then do Laravel new, and then the application name. But we're going to use Composer create project. Okay, now make sure that you're in your htdocs folder. It should, if you're on Windows, it should be your C drive, xampp, htdocs. Okay, we're also in that location inside of our terminal here. All right, so we're just going to say Composer, and let's see, create dash project Laravel / Laravel, and then the name of the project. I'm just going to call this sample app. Okay, and that might take a few minutes. It has to do quite a few things to install Laravel. All right, so that took maybe 2 minutes or so. And if we go and look in htdocs, we now have a folder called simple app, and this is the entire Laravel application. So let's go up here and go to HTTP, and we want to go to localhost, and then we'll do /sample_app. Okay, and that's going to access this right here. So notice that it's not loading the application, it's just showing us a bunch of folders and files, which obviously isn't what we want. Now if we click on public, then it's going to show us the actual application. Now you don't want to keep this as the URL. So what we need to do is add a virtual host and point to this location. So to do that, we're going to go to the Apache folder. For me, it's going to be in xampp Apache, and then we want to go to conf and then extra, and we want this httpd vhost file. Okay, I'm just going to open that with Notepad. And then down at the bottom here, we want to put an entry. So these are kind of sample entries. So let's copy this. All right, and paste that in. And then we're going to remove these two number signs because that's commenting it out. And then as far as what we need in here, we just need the server name and the document root. So we can get rid of these, that line, and then these two lines. All right, and then you just want to uncomment these. Okay, so the document root is going to be this right here. Okay, localhost sample app public. So let's copy that, and we'll just put that right in here. Actually, no, we don't want that. We want to go C drive xampp htdocs, and then we'll do the sample app /public. All right, and then the server name that I'm going to choose is going to just be sampleapp.dev. All right, now we should also put an entry just for the core local host. So I'm going to copy this, and right above it, we're going to change this to localhost, and then put that as the htdocs folder. Okay, so let's save that. And then for this to actually work, we need to also add an entry in the host file. So for that, we need to run Notepad or whatever text editor you want to use, and you need to run it as administrator in Windows. Okay, and we'll say yes. Okay, so it's going to open Notepad, and then we're going to go to open, and then the file you want to go to is in the C drive, Windows, System32, drivers, and then etc. Now I can't see anything here because we're only looking for text documents, so I'm going to change this to all files, and then we're going to open hosts. Okay, and then in here we're going to put two entries, one for the regular local host, so 127.0.0.1 local host, and then 127.0.0.1, and then we want the sampleapp.dev. All right, so let's save that. And the last thing we want to do is just restart Apache. So let's go ahead and do that with the xampp panel. So Apache stop. Okay, so it stopped, and then we just want to start it back up. And now if we go to sampleapp.dev, there's our application. All right, so from now on you would use this URL. Okay, so this isn't going to be an actual project. This is just showing you how to set it up. But we will be doing this for all of our projects and applications. All right, guys, so that's it, and we will get started on the first project next.